Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to God of War Ragnarok and welcome back to Alfheim. We're in the realm of the elves. In the last video we just opened that door. Finally, got past some of the... Ooh. Got past some of the weird bouncy lighty stuff. That's the official tone we're going to be going with. And now we're going to head on deeper into the elven realm. We're going to hang out with Legolas and have a lovely time. It's not really a joke, that, is it? Just, here's another elf I know. There's another elf I know. Don't do that. I know this disaster is my fault, for screwing around. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm not using it anyway. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? You know why I wanted to use it? I wanted to see how much longer it lasted. Now that I, obviously, God, these guys are so annoying! I just want to level my abilities! We leveled our rage up in the last video, so I wanted to see how improved it is. That is all that just happened. I was getting slightly annoyed. I just wanted to level my rake up, alright? Why are you making my life so difficult? Just let me kill you in the specific way that I wish to kill you.
Whoa, Tyr can really jump.
You know? People are so rude. Is that a chest I just saw? Huh. Is a chest I just saw. What on earth do I get in there? Is this where I came? Oh, hey Tyr. This is the way I came. So the chest room. So I just need a peek for my own sanity. No. Okay. No. So I mean, it's definitely access through here. I don't think you often have to go back through these like big shut-in doors to get through, but I don't. It feels like I'm going in a very different direction, so it doesn't feel like I'll be able to wrap myself around. How on earth do I get in there?
I'll meet you on the other side.
See you later. How do I get in? So I just assume that I get in later? I'm not seeing an obvious answer otherwise. Okay, I'm going to assume that we I don't know how that'll be possible, but I'm going to assume we get in later. Oh, I don't believe it though. I don't believe it. I think I'm lying to myself, quite frankly. Especially because we're here to jump over a big ass gap. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, thought this was the right way to go. Okay.
I'll meet you on the other side.
You don't need to say that, buddy. I got you. Don't you worry about it. Whiff shot. Okay, so how do I get over here?
Whoa, Tyr can really jump.
No. There's no way this is right. Oh, wait. Can I get it? Not there. There? Okay, this is interesting. Tyr, please. There's a chest. Get your priorities in order, son.
I've never seen the light elves with so much control over the temple.
Guess that's on us.
They must have anointed a new temple guardian.
Yeah?
Svartal Jofr's counterpart.
The Dark Elf King.
Oh, okay.
He's in the light now too.
Nope. Okay, one. Go, blah, 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 blah. Give me a second. Go on. Oh, yeah, go on. Thank you.
Ah, I see.
Lovely.
The timing must be precise.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the chest. Is it a legendary? Oh, it's a legendary. Love a legendary. Love a leg. Love a chest. All my favourite things. Rune engraved release. What the hell is that? Interesting. Okay, not sure what that is actually. Rune engraved. It's an accessory. Oh, it actually has a thing. The first runic arrow from a full quiver deals increased damage. Cool. Cool. That chest over there is going to haunt me for the end of my days. Because we're clearly not coming back for it. What am I missing? A Nornia chest? I mean, I'm just thinking maybe there's lore in there or a raven in there. Because it looked like a standard chest. So that's not a big deal itself. But I thought maybe there'll be something else of relevance in there. We're looking for Nornia, a lore, and a raven. Nice.
We can continue up this way.
He is well done with his idea of talking to these ones. This time I can just kill them without them even knowing I'm there. And he's like, yeah, let's just move on. It's fine. Not a big deal.
Here they come.
Do what you must.
My door! Incoming!
No, the orb! Oh, damn, Kratos. Got him, kid. Thanks. Take the opportunity. Whenever it's a little easier to level us up, like clearly the enemies in the game are getting a little bit harder now, you know? So if I can take the opportunity to get a few points into my rake, etc., I'm going to take it.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them.
Hello. I should call you
I wonder,
Bell Bottom.
if this statue were to fall over the castle,
I wonder, if we do wanton destruction, maybe something good will happen. You just never know, folks. You never know. See? Fuck shit up and good things will come to you. Undeniably.
Crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
almost there. Allow me.
So I'd have a little peek. Come on, Tyr, you got this, buddy.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism.
He did that so much easier than I did.
Waste to pottery.
Shall we continue?
So much easier than I did.
Well, at least we're getting closer. Look up. See?
Feels even taller on the inside. Can't believe all this was
Pretty
down here.
spectacular. Okay, so we've got our Nornia, and it's one we can actually do. We just need to go and find all of them. They're going to make me reflect something, aren't they? They're going to be annoying about it. What the hell? Okay. I mean, why do I have to kind of just... I guess the idea is that I can do it from here, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's probably not another one down there. So there's one there. I know these are on a timer. Let's just figure it out. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Okay. I should...
The Nornir.
Why must they
Ah!
insist on these frustrating trials?
Run.
Than us, brother.
I can't remember the last time I visited
Got
the
it.
Norns. Nor do I wish to try.
God, you have to be quick. If I hadn't messed up that... I messed up that single one, you know?
Quicker, I think.
Yeah, alright, I get it, kid. Thank you. Messed up that one last time. You do have to be pretty bloody speedy on that one. Got me a horn. Not for the first time. Okay, cool. So, like I say, still got 5 more of those to go. That's clearly the right way. Let's have a little peek down here. You never know, folks. You never... What's that over there? It's not a thing at all. It's nothing at all. Oh! Oh, it is! It is! It's the chest! You know, as soon as I got to the edge, I just thought... I don't know how that level design is done. It's quite impressive level design, actually. I'll say that much. As soon as I started to cross the to the edge. I just thought, yeah, that's my baby right there. I feel good again. I hate leaving things behind. It makes me feel so dirty. Not in a fun way. Wait, what are we doing? We're going up this way, lad. Off to it. I don't know why I'm doing that all of a sudden. Your brain just makes like random connections and decides to go with it, and you don't even know what it's doing really. It's just being stupid.
And here we go again.
Pew! Nerd. I'm stunning like a monster at the moment. Ow. Ow! Stop that. Kind of ran into that, didn't I? I should really go for the casters first. Whew, right in half. The enemies are getting a little harder. Whoa. There we go. Silver tier complete. Tia, help me! That's what I've been trying to do. Bonk. It's a shame in a way that they're not like Doom level animations, you know, it's not that crazy. I was about to say, I know there's a caster behind me and he's going to be doing something silly. Oh, see you later.
One left. that was completely accidental, but pretty sweet. I can't block that apparently. Just want to level my rake up. Just want to level my rake. It's worth it, okay? Please tell me I do actually have to level rake, because I've been trying really hard to level rake. Okay. Dash R1. Dash, and then my evades, and then my hold R2. Nobody say a word. You're all banned from talking. What is this one? Oh, during Frost Awaken. Right, so, these ones are going to be really annoying. Cool. Sprint R1, hold R2. Raking not necessary.
Brighter than I remember.
Anything going on with this? I see things. Why is it in the middle? Makes me suspicious. Raven! Can I get it from here? Yeah, go on. Whoop. Downtown. Kobe. Nice. Ah, Kobe. 11 out of 48. One more to go. Now, there's no more in the area, unfortunately. But one more, and we can get ourselves another piece of Raven loot, which is very sexy. Gonna be fun. And I will have a beverage during this. I had a beverage. Don't tell anyone. I'm just missing one law. I'm actually doing really well. It's very disconcerting.
Twilight stone on that statue shield. But that angle isn't gonna work. Do you think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, a lasting peace may have formed. Now,
Can we really place all the blame
Yelling
on Freyr?
timber. What is that?
This war started long before his arrival.
he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alfheim, perhaps, but not necessarily for him.
Well, I suppose we're all entitled to walk our own paths, regardless of where they end.
Now that I know I'm only one item away, I'm like, I can't leave without finding that last piece of lore.
Just thought maybe it's down here somewhere. I mean, this looks very lore-y, it must be said. And yet there is no lore. There's really nothing here. This feels very ominous. This feels like an important little section. There's not a bloody thing here. Curiouser and curiouser. Right, let's hop over.
Father, up there.
Where? What? I see a chest. And I see lore, maybe. I don't think so. If you believe it will happen, it will happen. Why do I prefer the axe so much more than the Chaos Blades? I have no idea, to answer my own question. Okay. Is that good? No idea. I don't really know how that's ever meant to hit. I mean, clearly it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't. Why did I move that? I needed it to face complete. I'm trying to get to there. Is there another one? Do you have one? You don't have one. Is there another one somewhere? What about from here, actually? Oh, hello. That's still not the angle, though.
The shield moved.
Okay. Okay.
That looks right.
I mean, yeah, sure. All part of the plan, okay? I knew what I was doing. All calculated, all very well planned. Thank you.
A way to move this statue's...
Okay.
The last time we were here.
I think this is probably just an angle problem, though. But I need to go up here now.
That's unfortunate. I'd wondered what became of...
We had to defend ourselves.
Nailed it.
But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see.
There's no right side in war. I mean... There is, sometimes. You know, the attempt... Like, the attempt to stop the Nazis, for example, is, I think, an objectively good thing. From the perspective... I think it's all a perspective thing. From the Nazis' point of view. Yeah, but then you look at people in Germany now, for example, like, yeah, that was fucked up. We shouldn't have done that. So... Morality and good and evil is all very relative. I think to say, if you're like a neutral... I think there are some conflicts where you can say, yes, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. Like Ukraine and Russia at the moment, right? It's very easy to say at the moment, from my perspective, that Russia's in the wrong. You know? That doesn't mean Ukraine's not doing anything wrong, by the by. But it does mean that in terms of that specific conflict, there's a side I'd favour and a side I wouldn't. Good and evil is nonsense. Good and evil doesn't exist, really.
Wounded out there, Atreus.
I think so.
People are multifaceted and annoying.
We can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
I just want the lore. I just want one tiny scrap of lore. Please, Papa. Pretty please. I'm not going to get it, am I? Because this is going to be a whole new area. I'm going to miss it. It's so infuriating. No, I retain belief.
There. The central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
I just don't want you to tell me that I've hit a new area. That's all I want. Stay here forever. Unless it's in there, though, I'm in trouble. Right. If I was a light crystal, where would I be? I would be there. And if I was a bouncy thing, I would be somewhere else. That's all the information I've got for you right now. Please carry on with your lives.
There's some soundstone up there.
It pairs quite nicely with the Twilight Stone.
Where?
A knack
Oh,
for
there.
interiors, these light elves.
It's facing the wrong way.
Okay.
Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up.
Oh, sure. Do you think?
The angle should work, Kratos.
Fair play. Yep. Where were you before?
At your service.
You know, that would have been handy earlier. Law? Law. Oh, law. I've missed it. Oh well. Cheers to you.
Ah, the light of Alfheim. How stunning.
How the hell do I get over there? Wait, how the hell do I get up? Wait a minute. It's a thing there, like a hook point. Ah, hello. What did I achieve? It's a swing thing. Why? Wait, can I freeze this? No. Why do you exist? Oh, is that why there's this over here? I did wonder about this.
Your father is indeed thorough.
Come on, Law. Come on. Come on. This is my last shot. No, it's not here. Ah, I had so much faith. Such faith. I think this is the end of the road. It's there! It's there! Oh, imagine if I'd missed that. Oh my god. Ah, hallelujah.
Limitless. Limitless what? Power? Growth? Ambition? A bit vague, innit?
I'll give this to the Light Elves. The beauty of this temple is unmatched across the 9 realms. To think, only 2 winters ago all of this was covered by hive and darkness. I'm sure there was beauty in it, in its own way, but what can I say? White marble and gold trim is much more something. I read fascinating, but that can't be right. We did it! Ah, such a good feeling. Such a good feeling.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time, but I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he
You
said
went inside the light of Alfheim?
I did.
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's triptych awaits.
Gonna have to get you some shoes, Tia. So you know, buddy. Game,
So,
stop doing
did
this.
you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
Kratos has got to be tempted by the light, right? I mean, that's how he saw his wife. Maybe that's the only way he's ever going to see her again. Well, he must believe he'll see her in death.
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Poor guy.
We're almost there. Huh. They've changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many dark elves. All this time, I thought the Dark Elf King... I thought all the Dark Elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
Some good advice. Don't know why I'm having a little poke around, but no, there's nothing here. I was just thinking this watching this cutscene. This is a good looking game, it is, and some scenes are like pretty miraculous, and this is really attractive. But if you told me this was a PS4 game, at least in places like this, I think I'd believe it. You know, I don't know if it's. I feel like the PS4 to PS5 and Xbox One, or the Xbox. What the hell was the last Xbox called? The Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. Side note: Xbox really need better naming for their consoles because that's just a stupid name. I feel like that generational leap is like the smallest it's ever been, which I guess is what you would expect. And we should see more processing power go things like, you know, artificial intelligence and random generation and stuff like that. Physics, not just graphical fidelity. Just want to check. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, sweet. It's so freeing. Not a... Oh, wait. Ah. Yay, it works! I'm sure that is only in the game so people can do that. I appreciate that a lot. Cool. What if this lasts forever? Okay. Do you mean I know there's no loot? It's fantastic. Yo.
There it is.
Ah, you all made it. Welcome.
How are you getting around like this, Sindri? Honestly, it's crazy. Can he realm hop in that way? Can he travel around in that manner? I guess he must
Thanks
be able
for
to.
grabbing that for us.
One rawhide. I mean, that's cool. That means I've been very efficient.
Do you believe in fate, Sindri?
Oh, of course not. You think I'd wash my hands this much if I thought that what I do doesn't ultimately matter? There's only one thing with any say over how we live our lives, and that's us.
Cool. Armor. What's ticking? Ooh, we got a new. Ooh. We have a new craftable. Frost Awaken and Flame Whiplash have a moderate look. Runic attacks do increased damage against status afflicted enemies. It's not really my thing. Because I don't use runic attacks at any point. Also, I really like 100% stun reduction. I think that's really strong. I think that's going to be strong for a really long time, actually. We need Dwarven Steel for all of them, don't we? Yeah. Same deal with the weapons. Didn't get Frozen Flame, didn't get Stonewood. I've not been able to upgrade my gear in a really long time. Oh, we can upgrade our bond, though. Let's do that.
May it strike true.
Cool.
And Atreus?
Yeah, may as well, right? I don't think beast scraps are used on anything else, really, so... I'll upgrade both of those. So we do more stun. And more damage.
What'll
Some
it be?
beast bones next.
And in pristine condition, too.
Sweet.
That was good stuff.
Hey, Sindri, wasn't your forge on the other side of the shrine last time?
My, someone's got an eye for detail. Perhaps the Light Elves felt it looked better on this side. They do have a thing for aesthetics. Honestly, I'm as puzzled as you are. But it's best not to look a gift forge in the 2 year. Very messy. Anyway, good luck.
Thanks. I feel like this is a boss. Also, I'm very confused. Where's this door taking us?
The giants always did enjoy hiding.
Yo,
their secrets in
what?
plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
It's like a TARDIS. Madness.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the...
Shh,
I don't know
Atreus.
what that is.
You don't know what that is.
Mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, here. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I don't... I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Asgard is destroyed? But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Groa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay. Whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw
No,
you.
Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss. It is time.
It's a funny little situation.
But we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
Because I'm playing as Kratos, and yet I think in terms of my knowledge and in terms of who I'm meant to empathize with, it's actually Atreus. you know, we know what he's on about with the Ironwood, and Kratos and Tyr clearly have some form of plan or hidden thing going on that we're not privy to, even though we play as Kratos. It's a very interesting sort of dichotomy, actually. I see a chest.
There used to be a Nornir chest down here. Guess they moved it.
Only a baby chest, though. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Odd situation. I like it. I mean, if I saw a prophecy saying I will go to war or something and I wasn't feeling up for it, you know?
We should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
Lovely. The Offrey is so good for, like, avoiding... Ow. Whee! Bonk. Oh, killer. There we go. I need to get my moves in. Yeah, the Offrey, yeah, I mean, it heals me, which is fantastic, but it also gives me vulnerability, which is often more important. I do try to time it to dodge things. Wait, no, come here, no, come here. No, it's not working. Guess I'll do. I wanted it to bounce back and forth. I admit that was slightly optimistic, because surely their head would get in the way, basically, but... Parry the slash. But I thought that would be fun. I'm a little sad that it wasn't a possibility. So does that do more damage if I've built up? I don't know. Bronze tier complete for murdering a race. Aw, yeah. Oh. Okay.
Left side, incoming!
Oh, that's my runic attack. Just get. I don't know what I was doing there. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but oh well. What did you just say?
Father, this way.
Let's get the hell out of here. But what if there's a chest? It's a lot of fun. Take the L3. Ah! Does the L3 last forever? Because their stamina doesn't drain. Because of our ability thing. Does that L3 actually last for it? Can I just do whatever I want to them? Wait, no, that sounds weird. You know, can I like practice my abilities on them essentially with no repercussion?
Quickly now before more arrive.
Yeah. Health on that one. Money on this one. Kill wretches, very cool.
Bastards about to explode!
These things smell awful.
Off you pop. Grab that health while we're here. Don't see why not.
He's really worked up. He's okay.
Focus, Atreus.
It's fine. He thinks he has to go fight a holy war. It's a hard time for everyone, you know?
This way.
Oh, hey. Alright, fair play. I will eventually level this ability up, I swear. God is my witness, it will eventually level up. It's gotta be close, it really does. I feel like I've been doing it constantly. Yeah, 9 to go. What else do I need? Leaping slash, and then all the horrible ones I don't want to do. 8 to go? 9 to go? Can't remember anymore. I said 9, but I'm thinking about the number in my head where I think it's 27 to 35. No, Tia, no! Tia, no! Oh no, now he's sad. Oh no, now she's angry. Okay, I kind of ignored what the game wanted there, but that'll do. Alva! More like Deadla. La! Rage is useful, but it doesn't half like not do that much damage in reality. Yeah. Can my axe back, please? Oh, nice, baby. I forgot. So yeah, I think blue attacks count. Basically, yes. Oh, God damn it, it's an AoE, I didn't realise. Blue attacks are like red attacks, basically, in that you can't dodge the damage. But you can interrupt it with shield slam.
She's using the light to heal herself.
Alright, interrupt. There we go. My instinct is always to roll away, so I've kind of got a bit of distance. I can think about what's bloody hell. Instinct's to run away, so I can kind of get some distance and think about what's going on, you know? Winters ago, we defeated the Dark Elf King Svartalfjord. It appears in the absence of new guardians, the Temple of Light was anointed. Her swordsmanship and command of her form wasn't like any I've gone up against. She was the aggressor, but once again Atreus questions if we have helped at the wrong side, referring to the struggle between the Light and Dark Elves. The only side we can take in this conflict is our own.
Are you okay?
Ooh. Okay. Well, I lose a lot of it and luck, but I do gain cooldown, but I don't really care about cooldown. Grants a blessing of cooldown when interrupting double blue ring attacks. No, that can't. I don't see any will. That might get better down the line, but right now I've only got one runic attack and it's low level, and I don't really use it very often. I know I did use it that time. I'm trying to use it more often, but when it's a low level runic attack and I don't have the high level one, the heavy one, it doesn't make sense to focus on cooldown or runic, right? Because it can't be, it literally can't be a big part of my kit at this point in time. Also, I'm 10 hours into the game. How do I not have a single heavy runic attack? But anyways. Oh, I'm sorry, Tia.
It is over.
It is far from over.
It's gonna be okay, Tyr.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet here I am, dragging an innocent elf and marching towards the destruction of Asgard.
What choice do we have?
There is always a choice. I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore. I don't want to fight. But with you three, there is no avoiding it. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh no! No!
Atreus! Hold on!
Over here! Your chase!
Agreed. Oh.
Are you injured?
No, sir. Hey, dear. Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
No. I am sorry. I should never have come. We shouldn't linger.
I mean, you gotta say fair play to Kratos. Atreus lands in this terrifying whirlpool, soul well, light pond thing, and Kratos is there. I mean, as soon as Atreus went down, Kratos must have hurled himself down as well,
I just wanna
instantly.
do the right thing. And according to prophecy,
Speak no more of prophecy.
War will not give you the purpose you seek, Atreus. Only slaughter.
so what are we supposed to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
That makes sense. Never out of danger. It's really interesting because inside there, this temple embedded into the mountain, it's a very different vibe, isn't it? Oh, this is... I don't know, reminds me of... Oh, well, there we go.
Dark elf assault. How fortuitous.
Hey, guys.
I'm so
Oh,
sick of
red,
fighting
red,
elves.
red, red, bad.
Can't they just leave us alone?
Aggressive.
I do that attack quite a lot by accident. 'Cause I'm sprinting forward to... God damn, I was mid-attack. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Like, we're just caught in the middle of the war, and both sides are trying to murder us. All I wanted was to look at the pretty pictures. Ooh, oh my gosh. We weren't asking for much. Allons-y. I know we're very close to this one. I'm going to keep working on it. It must be real close. Really? I'm kind of surprised we don't have it yet. This one's gonna be the one. Wait for it. Really? I'm really surprised I don't have it yet. Bonk.
Right side, incoming.
What's happened? There we go! Had to be close. I knew it had to be close. Lovely, lovely. Anything else going on? Probably a weird time for them to just drop some loot for me to explore, so yeah, we can probably move on.
Let's go, let's go.
There we go. Alright, we just did 2 in very quick succession. I really like that attack, actually. We have a lot of XP that we're not using right now. I'm gonna put a point in this, because I do quite like this skill. Is it always damage an element and... Yeah, sure. Okay, so we've got gold in all 4 of these. We want to do what? Evade one? We want to do... We want to do... And then it's the charge ones, isn't it? So... R2, R1, aim in R1. Okay. And what's... Sorry. And the other one was... Oh, the evades. Blech. In theory, it should be a pretty easy one to do. That's all I'm doing. I mean, I just got 3 right there. 2. 3. 3. 3. I think my problem is as well, I tend to evade side to side rather than backwards or forwards. Okay, I need to stop. I'm gonna get wrecked if I keep doing this. Oh, on the other side of thinking about it, there's no real reason to level up an ability you don't care about. Like, I don't really care about these evade attacks, so why level them up, right? I guess I get XP. Gonna take my opportunity. There we go. Another couple in there.
Father, this way.
I just want to level everything up. I can't help it. Lots of those to do, so. Dum 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 dum. Well, plus there are concerns that maybe because obviously we're in the same realms as we were last time. I thought, oh, how are they going to make it interesting? However, it's been so long since I played the last game that I can't remember anyway. There we go, racked up tons of them there. That's what I really need. And maybe I'll just play normally until there's like a single enemy. Now I'll go bonkers, you know? Alright, no need. I've kind of forgotten... Oh, right, yeah, that's why. Thank you. I was gonna say, God, runic attacks suck. Don't do anything, man. Guess you to just sit there and wait for me. I appreciate that. There we go. I think that's the... Oh, 1-1. What are you up to, buddy? Lovely. I mean, as long as I'm not dying, I came out of that with near enough full health. You know, we're leveling things up. Doesn't really matter in that case. There's a lot of buttons in this game. It's R1 on the L1. I was pressing... I don't know what I was pressing, actually, if I'm honest.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Oh, okay. Can you just, like, give us a lift, you know? I feel like you could just chuck us up there without very much trouble. Well, that's okay, whatever. This really has to stop happening. Lovely. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's calm down here. As soon as I tried to do my thing again. No, you don't. Stop it. Okay, okay, right. Let's stop being silly here, shall we? That was the only problem in the past. Abject silliness. Nothing else was going on. I wasn't just playing badly. I mean, I was, but it was just silliness. Okay, bam. Oh my god, you're so annoying! Okay, that definitely does do something, yes. Oh, see you later. Oh, she did. I thought she did. I thought she summoned her friends. You know what? It's nice sometimes to just beat on people without thinking too much about the extra abilities. I do need to go back to using the chains, though. We've been neglecting them lately. Can't just level up these. But yeah, it does kind of make sense just to level up the things I care about.
Almost there. This way.
Maybe I'll go chains for a bit. Maybe we'll alternate per video or something. Ah, it looks like we're at the end anyway. God, I missed a lot of stuff.
Open the gateway, please.
Anything? Is this where I came earlier? Is this where I came at like the very, very start? I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay, well we definitely missed a few things, but there were some doors we can open, question mark, smiley face, maybe, possibly. We'll see. It'll be fine. We got all the ravens.
You want war, Atreus. See for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons. I've had far more than I can stomach.
Okay, well we're gonna go look this way.
We do not need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves.
That's one of the things I was looking for.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
Oh, it's a new region.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now, I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier.
Treasure map.
You? Really?
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Okay, this is interesting. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, so we'll do the treasure map next video. We'll go find this wounded animal. We're exploring what seems to be a completely optional area. Vulture's gold. In search of peace, the beast finds only war. Its last breath of life atop the sands. Its last meal of gold beneath the bones. It looks like it's in a skull, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What else we got in this area? A lore and a raven. Cool. Alright, we'll do the next video. Exciting. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye. Did I not end the video? I didn't end the video. Okay, bye.